je suis enchanté.
Happy to see you, bleiben.
Reste, stay.
Willkommen and
Bienvenue, welcome. Im Cabaret, oh Cabaret to Cabaret. Meine Damen und Herren, Mesdames et Messieurs.
ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, welcome to our second socially distanced quarantine cabaret. Oh my goodness.
We are your hosts.
You are our guests.
Whether you are here in this yard
Hi, thanks to my parents.
or joining us online,
Hello there, we see you.
we are here to take care of you for a little while.
Willkommen
and bienvenue, welcome. Im Cabaret, oh Cabaret to Cabaret. So welcome to the outside world. We all remember what this is like,
That's
right?
so good right now.
So far, so good. Life is beautiful. The world can be beautiful so long as you don't look too closely.
And once again, our guest entertainers are beautiful. Let's say hello to them right now. Oh, here's Jeffrey Allen Mead and Nathan Cooper back for their second appearance here with us at the Quarantine Cabaret, so welcome back. And we have three new performers. We have Patrick Delaney, Christopher Okishi, and Jason Sifford. All three of them virgins to this stage. But don't worry, boys, we'll bring you up here and pop those cherries in a few minutes.
But first, we wanted to say,
Willkommen and bienvenue, welcome.
Im Cabaret, oh Cabaret to Cabaret.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome again to the second Socially Distanced Quarantine Cabaret. This is awesome. For those that joined us last time, welcome back. For everyone new here and at home, thank you for joining us. And we want to tell you a little bit about what a socially distanced quarantine cabaret is and how we're staying distanced and quarantined and social and, well, a cabaret. So Ken's going to tell you about that.
Thank you.
You're
I didn't
welcome.
even have to do that on my own. So first of all, socially, this is social because there are a bunch of us doing the same thing at the same time. So that meets the criteria, right? We are distanced because if those of you who are here, can
Everybody
wave at the
wave.
camera as Heather swings it around there. We are distanced because everyone's sitting in these nice little socially distanced bubbles, 6 feet apart from each other, and of course you have those masks that you'll throw on if you have to move around and interlope in someone else's space. And those of you watching at home, you're distanced because you're at home. We're keeping quarantine cleanly by sanitizing the microphones and piano in between each performer, as Heather is demonstrating now. That way everyone coming up here stays nice and safe and happy. And of course it's a cabaret because, well, because we're all singing. So last time we did this, we raised almost $1,000 for the National Black Justice Coalition. Because y'all are awesome. And Heather's going to come up here now and talk about what we're doing this time.
Oh, thanks. You didn't move it down for me. I see how it is. I'll get you back later. Don't worry about it. So for this time, we are raising money for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, COVID-19 Relief Fund. Yes, give them a round of applause. So as we did last time, 50% of all donations will be given directly to them, and 50% will be split between our performers. And as of last time, most of our performers also donated 50% of that or more to the charity anyway. So we're trying to support our artists out of work, but we also, as artists, like supporting companies and organizations that take care of the people we love. So if you don't know Broadway Cares, raise your hand. All right. I am out of New York right now, that's true. So Broadway Cares has been around since 1992, and they do amazing work. I highly recommend you go to their website. It's broadwaycares.org. And we've also put some little informational things on your trays here. And at home, we've put the link on our Facebook page. So if you don't know about them, but if you've been to a Broadway show and you've seen when they pass the red buckets around, the red buckets are like one of their biggest fundraisers. They do curtain speeches at the end of the Broadway shows. And of course, this year, they can't do that. So they've lost one of their biggest fundraisers. So that's why we really want to do this. They've done a COVID-19 relief fund. They're trying to raise $7 million. They're only $300,000 short. And if they match it, then all these Broadway producers are going to match that, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And they're helping so many artists and people connected to the theater that are out of work right now, that need medical, that need rent assistance, et cetera, et cetera. So check them out. They're amazing. And you on here, we have our Venmo and PayPal in there, and online we have our Venmo and PayPal on the event page. So please feel free to do that, or you can put cash into our little red buckets stationed around the space. Yes, this is a solo cup. I like crafting. So, BroadwayCares.org, but Ken, you want to get up here and
Yes, I'm coming.
go for, hi. Oh, you were letting people in, weren't you?
I was letting people in, yeah. I was pulling double duty. Yeah, so that's pretty much all the housekeeping stuff we have now, which is good, because that isn't as fun as just getting to the music. So this cabaret is being produced by the brand new 50/50 Arts Production Company. We're keeping super busy trying to bring art to the world at a time when art is not easy to bring to the
Logo
world.
by Nathan Cooper. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Come on in. Right this way. You're in the right place. One of our next projects going up online is a Children of the 80s sort of video musical compilation thing, and we decided that we should sing a couple of those songs for you here this evening. If you happen to recognize this song and know the words, I really do enjoy backup singers, so... Moving forward, using all my breath. Making love to you was never second best. I watched the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. Didn't realize how literally I'd be melting. Dream of better lives, the kind which never hate. Trapped in a state of imaginary grace. I made this pilgrimage to save the human race, never comprehending the race was long gone by. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I've seen some changes, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll melt with you. The future's open wide. I'll stop the world and melt with you. You've seen the difference, and it's getting better all the time. There's nothing you and I won't do. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and melt with you. So that was I'll Melt With You, apparently very literal interpretation of I'll Melt With You by the band Modern English from 1982. How about a round of applause for my accompanist, me from 2 months ago when I recorded that.
Yeah, he's the musical genius here, let's be real. So all the tracks you're hearing were put together by Ken. So a round of applause. All the tracks you're hearing for ours. For us. But yeah, if you need help with that, Ken's brilliant at it. So we just did that from 82, which is great. And for this next one, Ken actually reached out to his amazing brother, Craig Kelberg, to lay down a bass track. And we were putting together this cabaret that will be going live soon for everyone to see, the children of the 80s. And we were picking one song from each year of the 80s. And we got to this year, and I went, I have to sing this song. And he's like, oh, okay. And I'm like, it was the first album I bought myself with my allowance. It was a cassette tape, and this was the title track. And if you know it, please sing along. Yes. Uh-huh. Lost in a dream, I don't know which way to go. If you are all that you seem, then baby I'm moving way too slow. Well, I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? Time's a standing still, and I'm waiting for a small clue. I keep getting chills when I think your love is true. But I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Sing it out, baby. Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? You are so hard to read, you play hide and seek with your true intentions. If you're only playing games, I'll just have to say bye. Do you love me? Do you love me, baby? Do you love me? Do you love me? Tell me, baby. 'Cause I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. Are you more than hot for me, or am I a page in your history book? I don't mean to make demands, but the word and the deed go hand in hand. How about some information, please? Please, please. Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Straight up now, tell me. Everybody, straight up now, tell me. Do you really want to love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? One more time now. Straight up now, tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Or am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? Thank you, guys. Thank you for the backups. That was fantastic. So with that, check out Children of the 80s. And speaking of someone who grew up during the 80s, let's bring our first guest entertainer up, Mr. Jeffrey Allen Mead. No E.
Good evening. Oh, looks like the sun's finally giving us some relief. Let's hope the clouds stay away too. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much for you. Still mine. I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Oh yeah. You.
Okay, this is going to pass really quick, so you can stay where you are. We're going to cover the equipment. Oh, there goes the iPad. Hi, everybody at home. There's a little wind going through, but this should be gone in like 5-10 minutes. If you're not getting wet where you are, or you don't mind, just stay. We're just going to cover the piano and a couple of the sound things so they don't cause problems. So. Where did iPad go?
It's under here.
Anyone still watching on Facebook Live? That was exciting.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks for coming back.
Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome back.
From there, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté.
So happy to see you. Bleibe.
Reste, stay.
Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome. In cabaret, oh cabaret to cabaret. I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again. I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above. The sun's in my heart and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Well, they kind of did, but come on with the rain. There's a smile on my face. I walk down the lane with a happy refrain. I'm just singing, singing in the rain.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Welcome and bienvenue, welcome in cabaret, oh cabaret to cabaret.
Take two. Woo! Thank you guys and welcome back. Wow. So yes, we tried to do this Sunday and the weather gods were not having it, and we had our first monsoon in Iowa, I think is what happened. So you got to experience that with us, and we want to thank you all so much for staying out here and like being like, it's going to be fine. And then when the weather just kept getting worse, helping us get all this equipment in. Everything works. Nothing was damaged. We're so happy. Yay! And everyone's back. So we've got a couple people, our guest performers are coming from work, and so they will be here. We've like timed it out perfectly. So
We hope.
But if not,
We'll
Ken
vamp.
and I know how to vamp and vamp and vamp. And you wanna
MFAs are for.
you wanna welcome people here?
Yeah. If for those of you watching this online, hello, welcome to the party. If you didn't catch what we did on Sunday, you should go check that out later, because I'm not going to do the full explanation of how we're keeping this all socially distanced and quarantine friendly, although I will point out that we are sanitizing everything in between sets still for the safety and well-being of our performers. Last month when we did this, as I pointed out a couple of nights ago, we raised nearly $1,000 for the National Black Justice Coalition, which was super awesome. And then 2 days ago, despite the fact that we performed for a grand total of about 32 minutes, we got nearly $200 in donations just from that. So seriously, you guys are awesome. I'm going to let Heather talk a little bit about what we're raising money for, and then we're just going to get right back into the music.
Yeah, so you guys kind of heard the spiel, but for anyone who's tuning in, we are raising money this time for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, hello, but specifically for the COVID-19 Relief Fund, and they're doing amazing things. Yes, woo, woo, woo. Let's give them applause. So Broadway Cares was founded in 1992, and they do incredible things, and I really encourage you, so we can get to the music, to go to their website, broadwaycares.org, to check out all the amazing work they're doing for all of the people in this profession that are really struggling right now, specifically. They're trying to raise $7 million, as I said the other day, and they're about $250,000 shy now. So we're going to be giving to that, and hopefully they'll hit their $7 million goal, and then they're going to have a bunch of like huge people double, like match that. So give what you can. Your forums have our Patreon and our Patreon. I always say that now, but you can become a patron. But it has our PayPal and our Venmo, and then on your screen at home, at my feet right now, I think I'm like dancing on the PayPal Venmo. So there you go. So give what you can. I know it's a hard time, but Broadway Cares is such an incredible organization, and we'd love to send about $1,000 their way again. That'd be amazing. And 50% will go directly to them, and 50% will go to our amazing guest performers who are also out of work right now. So with that, I think we're just going to get to business tonight. So let's bring up our first guest performer, Mr. Jeffrey Allen Mead.